There we go. That was actually quite easy.
Oh, well, that's good. In the rare case that things actually work out as intended, you're always overjoyed, aren't you?
Yes. Especially when Skype is involved.
Streaming. Yep. You think that for such a simple program it would actually be quite easy to make it work, but nope.
Nope.
Not gonna happen. Alright, let's see. Well, I'd say we're ready to get going right away, right?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Let's see, let me just grab all these controllers and keyboards and mice and God what knows what lying around, and we can start a stream, start Neo Age, and hopefully get things on the road. We only have 3 games to play today though. It's King of Fighters 94, Samurai Showdown 2, and Street Hoop.
Hmm. So shall it be a short stream, or are we just gonna have some requests later?
We will be switching over to full speed multiplayer after that and just go completely crazy.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. We're a bit late, so let's get started. Right, starting stream, starting Neo Age, starting a random game to start the recording. Alright. Okay, welcome to the Neo Geo stream, everyone. With me today is Rickian, who will be your go-to man if you have any complaints, since I, as usual, cannot actually read what's going on in the chat. So please do let me know if that horrible magenta border is back, and I will fix that. But if it isn't there, and you can hear me, and you can hear Rickian...
Hello, peons.
Being impolite, then we should be good to go. I'm going to wait a few moments though to make sure that everyone can get a comment in sideways. Or lengthways. Or from above. I don't really care, honestly. Right, so in the case that everyone can hear me right now, I'm going to explain what's going to happen today. Since Level Slide and I ran through the 1994 games at an awfully high pace last week, and we actually overstayed our welcome, so to speak, by roughly an hour, there aren't many 1994 games left. In fact, there are only 3. King of Fighters 1994, Samurai Showdown 2, and Street Hoop. So those are the 3 games I am officially going to play on the stream. After that though, I am going to switch over to Supercade, and we are going to open up for a multiplayer extravaganza where I will take on anyone in any game that we have seen so far, which is quite a few actually.
Yeah, that's a big library to go through.
Yeah. We're up to roughly, what, 60 games or something like that at least. There should be at least one there that should be both on Supercade and in everyone's minds as, oh yeah, I want to kick Arthur's ass at that game, yeah. Hopefully.
Let me make sure mine still works.
Oh dear. Well, without further ado, let's actually get started, shall we, on one of the games that would pretty much define the Neo Geo system. I mean, if you say Neo Geo, what people usually think about are Metal Slug and King of Fighters, right? And of course Samurai Showdown and so on and so on, but generally fighting games. And the King of Fighters series is one of the few series that have actually both survived the console and, well, survived everything, really. I mean, how many King of Fighters games are they up to now? I think they released King of Fighters 13 lately.
Yep. They have quite a few, and from what I've heard, they've gone downhill in the past few years. Why, I don't know the mechanics to it, because I'm not a fighting guru. But they still say that the old ones, especially the ones that we're going to play, are the best ones around.
Yep. My personal favorite is 1998, but, well, it's a matter of taste, basically. In any case, let's start with the first one, shall we? King of Fighters 94.
Yes.
Awfully quiet, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Animated intros. It's basically part of the package. Almost all the King of Fighters games have animated intros, and that's actually pretty nice, I think.
Now, is Mark of the Wolves or also Mark of Guru, is that technically part of the King of Fighters series? Or is that more of the Fatal Fury line?
That's Fatal Fury, yeah.
Yeah, because I know they mixed like in the beginning for a little while.
Yeah, and I mean the characters from Fatal Fury and from Art of Fighting and so on do feature quite prominently in King of Fighters, so it's not like they are completely unrelated. It's the same world, basically.
Right. Okay. But I'll say if Mark of the Wolf is technically part of this series, I would say that is my favorite one. But it's
There we
not.
go. Let's see. Okay, team play or single play. Why would you even play single play in this game? The entire charm is the fact that you can play as a three-person tag team. Which really was the big change here, because King of Fighters 94 sort of made things a bit different, because not many games up until that point had used tag teams in this way. I mean, you had a three-guy team, and you could, you know, vary yourself pretty damn well with switching between characters. Let's see. Which team do we start with, I wonder? How about the USA team? Represented by a boxer, a basket player, and an American football player. Because
I love how they have to have the
those are the
patch.
best martial artists that
Yeah.
the United States have to offer.
Shows where our priorities are.
Oh god. Well, it's standard fighting game fare, basically. Only, I'll just taunt you a bit, and then get my ass kicked. The winner recovers a
Lucky
little
Glauber.
bit of health between each match. Yeah, Lucky Glauber. And Brian Battler.
It's a good name.
Wow. He shot me down, didn't he?
Yes, you did.
Now, main problem here, I have no idea how to play Brian Battler. I don't think I've actually played as the American team before. Mainly because they're terrible. Ha!
No.
Right, two big guys against one another, one being controlled by the AI. This is not going to end well for me, I think. Or is it? Oh hey.
I've always liked fighting games that have the whole sort of tag team type of, well, gameplay mechanic to it. That's why I've always liked Tekken Tag, and I know that a lot of people don't appreciate it, but I enjoy it.
And now of course we're playing as the legendary Heavy D. Because that's a real name, right?
Yeah, of course.
And he has the bald eagle on his back. Wonderful. He's so American, he has an eagle on his back. You can't argue with that. Yeah, that's right. Punch him in the balls. Teach him a lesson. Well, I think we all saw this one coming.
Finisher. No. I was hoping it'd be a really nice finisher. But look at that hair.
Alright, let's see. Who do we bring into the fight now? Well, let's bring in the South Korean team. Because those guys are awesome. Kim Kapuan and two criminally insane inmates that he has decided to reform by taking them out into street fights. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that, but you know.
Magic on the blacktop.
Shan Koi-han is basically the best character. Because he's huge and he has an iron ball. And he also sounds absolutely hilarious. Wow. The Japanese team does not have any idea how to deal with Shan Koi-han, that much is obvious. Holy shit, they are being ruined right now. Problem is that I don't actually know any moves whatsoever with Shan. Not that you really need any, since he has ridiculous range with that ball of his.
No.
There we go.
Giant chain to the face.
Really, honestly, isn't that a bit unfair? I mean, why are they? Why is he even allowed to bring that into the fights?
Don't think anyone told him that he can't.
Ah, yes, I suppose that's that.
Also, would you actually want to, you know, complain to a man that can carry that with one hand? I wouldn't.
Well, good point. And now we're playing as Choi Bounge, who is hilarious because he's basically Freddy. Only he's a small, crazy, evil Freddy thing guy, who is also a midget.
Say he's a mix of Voldo and Freddy Krueger.
Yep.
Maybe some Vega in there from Street Fighter?
Maybe, maybe. Hey, asshole. Alright, enter Kim Kapuan from the Fatal Fury series.
Yay.
Don't get too overjoyed now.
I'll try. Now, the Magic engine, can that run just Neo Geo games? Or is it a multi-system?
Neo Rage that I'm using is Neo Geo only.
But it could technically play PC Engine as well, right?
Well, not really.
No.
Magic Engine, which you are talking about, is a completely different piece of software.
Hmm.
Whoa. God damn it, stop using your psychic powers, that's cheating. This is martial arts, not mental arts. But wait! Back into battle we go. And we can play as the Brazilian team, which features the Ikari Warriors, as you might remember from the game Ikari Warriors.
Imagine that.
Of course, the only character of import in this team is Haidan, who is basically the greatest fucking badass ever. So badass is he, in fact, that the game designers, after the game was finished in interviews, said that, yeah, we basically went a bit overboard and made him too awesome. God damn it, Athena. Do you think she's all that just because she's the reincarnation of a goddess from a different game? God damn it.
She's pretty powerful. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she is. She also works as an idol back home in Japan, apparently. And then we have Clark, who is totally not Arnold Schwarzenegger in any way.
No.
My god. Wow. I'm being destroyed by this schoolgirl. Then again, if there's one thing we learned in Japanese games, it's that Japanese schoolgirls are basically the most powerful beings in the universe.
They also have magic powers,
Yes, they tend to.
as we're finding out.
Alright, Haidan. Let's bring you in there and just completely ruin her if we can. God damn it. This playing with a PS3 controller just isn't working out. Mainly because I'm trying to do a simple goddamn fireball and he's doing everything else instead. Good lord. I need an arcade stick or something. Life is more than fighting. Yeah, you can say that after you win, sure. Sheesh. Alright, let's just bring in the Fatal Fury guys. And by that I mean the Italian team. For some reason, I'm not entirely sure why they are the Italian team. But yeah, sure. Seriously, does anyone have any sort of explanation for that in the stream chat?
I'm unfortunately not the biggest King of Fighters aficionado. Maybe someone else that is.
What the hell? Complete and utter lockdown as usual. I like that you can basically just watch the AI perfectly dodge everything you throw at it.
No.
Good lord, what is going on? Why am I so terrible at video games?
I think it's just fighters.
Why does your standard jump have more priority than my burn knuckle? Damn you. This is just sad, really.
If you can't win with Terry Bogard, I think game's over.
Pretty much, yeah. First of all, we're out of credits, too.
Damn, we don't have time to run back to the machine to get more quarters.
Luckily, the game just starts over and you can, you know, go right ahead and start it over. Right, who haven't we played as? We haven't played as the English team, which consists purely of ladies.
Ladies.
Let's see. We'll just do it in the order they're standing. So we have bubbly teenage chick, big boob ninja chick, and classy chick. And hilariously enough, all three are actually pretty damn good characters. If you know how to play them, of course, which I don't.
I love how your team is standing behind you. It's a nice little touch.
Yep, and they actually react to what's going on. If you get hit, they have a reaction to that. If you're winning, they have a reaction to that. Yep, and he just kicked my top off. Really, Japanese game designers? Really? Are things like that really necessary?
Yes. Because we may see a sprite of a boob and we get very excited, apparently.
Well, if you want to see sprite boobs, then I think Mai Shiranui is pretty much the character.
Yep.
I mean, her entire thing is boobs.
Yep.
It sounds terrible when you say it out loud, but it's true.
Yeah. Let's just say that if you look up her on Google, make sure Safe Search is on, because holy crap.
Time to bring in King, who's the classiest fucking chick. Seriously. Quit with your stupid grapples already. That was sort of ridiculous. What the heck is up with that technique? Whoop! I'll just fling my leg around.
Oh.
Win on time. Man, that is embarrassing.
Finish him.
I wish. Oh no! Grapple counter! wait, obsessed by this? That doesn't work.
Her shirt stayed on at least.
King is way too classy to lose her shirt. Right, how about Team Mexico? Which consists of the three main male characters from Art of Fighting.
Oh, then none of them look Mexican.
They have nothing whatsoever to do with Mexico. I suppose Garcia can have some Mexican blood in him? Maybe? Something like that? Who knows? being completely ruined as usual. What the hell is up with that thing? Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, let's bring in a guy who totally isn't Ryu from Street Fighter and see if he can do it.
Totally not
Wow.
Street Fighter.
I love those complete shutdowns the AI does sometimes. When you're in the middle of throwing a fireball and it will just grapple you and throw you down, then nope. I don't think so.
Also, I like how they can dodge them. That's something I always thought you should need in the first two Street Fighter games. Or, sorry, not the first two. 2 and 3, technically. I also like how you get a little bit of health back.
Yep. Every match one gives you at least a bit of health back. I think the amount actually depends on how well you did too.
Although it's sort of counterintuitive. If you're not that great, you would need more health back so you have a chance of, surviving.
Can't make it too easy now, can we?
No.
Right, time for Mr. Karate himself. Can the human embodiment of karate defeat the human embodiment of judo? Apparently he can. Kick ass.
All without the
Then we
use
have
of
Benimaru Nikaido, who totally isn't gay apparently. The character designer himself said that Benimaru is not homosexual, so I guess we're just going to have to trust him.
He just uses a lot of hair gel.
Yeah, like a completely
By a lot,
straight
I mean
man.
like a tube a day.
He wears tight white pants and a leather top that shows off pretty much everything except his nipples. And he quite enjoys wrestling with men. Nothing gay about that.
Also, he has 2 earrings. Just saying.
Just saying. Alright, let's play as the Japanese team and see if we can make any headway that way. Mirror match! This is basically the only technique you need to know, because it's hilarious.
Oh, Japan.
Well, that didn't work out too well. Completely unsurprisingly. That is right, bitch, run.
Did we just get our ass kicked?
I'm like 300 pounds. Get out of my way. Oh, come on. You can't grapple the grappler. That's just not fair. Alright, main character time! The main character is completely shut down by the AI. Wow. You gotta love that complete lack of anything even resembling mercy.
Was there ever a King of Fighters collection that came out? I know there's been quite a few Street Fighter ones, and a few of the Samurai Showdown ones. I believe most of them were also on the PS2.
I know that there was a King of Fighters anthology released, but I can't remember when, what games it included, but quite a few at least.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure, just dodge my attacks, why don't you? Asshole. Oh god. Get away. Get away! Don't touch me.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Bad touch, bad touch.
Seriously, what the hell? Okay, he blocks my wave with his wave and then does two perfect literally frame perfect dodges to take care of the other ones. God damn it. It's like playing against a competent human player. Alright, let's just show off the Chinese team and then we play as everyone. Though officially they aren't the Chinese team, they're the Psycho Warriors. Which is a bit of an
Psycho
unfortunate
Warriors.
Yeah. Bit of an unfortunate moniker, really. But I guess whatever works. And then we have Vinama who simply blocks fireballs by standing there. What the hell?
He's that badass, he just absorbs them.
Yeah, he literally did. Either that or apparently when he is in his kick animation he can't actually be hit by the Psycho Ball. Maybe? I don't know. Let's be old. Old people are usually badass in video games.
Mm-hmm. And usually drunk.
It's the only way for them to fight. Because there's one thing we learned from Japan, it's that alcoholism at old age is hilarious!
Yes.
Old people drinking so much that they literally turn into silly... It's almost satirical images of drunk people. It's so funny. Double KO, I think. Yep. And now it's tiny Japanese schoolgirl against really, really big, angry Japanese man. This can only end one way. Crap. My dramatic shield didn't actually work terribly well. I like that when he uses his big slam attack, even the team members in the background fall over. It's like, whoa, man. Whoa. Oh, get away. Don't touch me, you filthy... Welp. No. And that's that. I like those twins in the background kicking the wall and bus respectively. Oh, van, sorry. Well, that was King of Fighters 94. Terribly sorry about that. Hopefully it will be better when I fight against an actual human opponent, because then at least I can, you know, embarrass myself in a more creative way.